how to go about enjoying your day. A lot of people go on and on about, oh, I want to be happy. Why can't I be happy? What is happiness? Can I chase happiness? They go on and on. They spend thousands, millions of dollars trying to be happy themselves. But guess what? None of it actually work. I've never seen someone who desperately chase the eventual happiness in their day actually succeed. It's almost kind of like a paradox, essentially. The more you chase it, the less that you'll be happy. But I'm going on a bit of a rant here. My point being today is I want to kind of talk about how exactly you go about enjoying your day. So recently, I've been noticing that my quality of life have gone up a lot, like a lot compared to last year around this time, because I was just shut inside. I was bored. I don't know what to do. I wasn't sure who I was. Everything seemed like a mess. But now everything's just a little bit more clear, just a tad bit clearer. But my quality of life improved a whole lot more. I literally went from spending all day in my room, with the lights off, just sleeping all day, to now having a routine. I wake up every day, I do my work, have breakfast, and go play the piano, go to the gym, chill a little bit, eat lunch, and then I went off to practice or doing martial art, talking to people, talking to friends, playing some games. It's awesome. Like, life is freaking awesome right now. And the reason that I'm able to say that right now is because I have essentially found what happiness really is, what make you really enjoy your day, what really will make you think, oh, life is good right now, life is fantastic right now. That's what I've been feeling right now. Life is freaking fantastic. So how exactly do you go about enjoying your day? The first thing, and this is probably the last thing, what I found in my day-to-day life is that the simplest way to enjoy life, to have happiness in life, is just to enjoy the simple things. That's really is. That's all there is to it. That's the first and the only step to happiness. And I've slowly started to come to realize this, because when you look back in your life, you'll miss the small single moment that you have by yourself or with the friends. Those are the moments that you'll go back and look at a lot, because you'll miss that. That's why people think, oh, the roaring 20s or whatever. When they say the roaring 20s, is them saying that though they miss the good old days. They miss the dancing in the club with your friends, or like going out without spending time on your phones, or like listening to music when you're just walking about the park. Those are the simple things that make up the whole moment. And as those tiny simple things, they add up slowly, that make it so that it becomes a great season, or a great year, or a great week. What contribute to a great week is those little simple moments. Okay, so what I've come to realize is that as we go on in our life, we often miss the simple things for the bigger pictures. And it really is such a shame, because when you spend your days and years just thinking how will you get to 10, 20 grand, or like even bigger goals, $1 million, those type of things. Yeah, it's great, it's fantastic to have those goals, but then as you look too forward ahead, you start to miss the small simple things. And when you look back, the small simple things is what you'll miss. So what I'm telling you is that you need to start enjoying the small things. And what I mean by the small things is the little conversation that you have with your parents, or like the meal that you have with your family, or just the feeling of, oh, after a long day of practice, time for me to just go and eat. And the moment that food just hit your mouth, and while you're really hungry, that's when life couldn't get any better. That's all there is to it. Or when you went on a walk and suddenly you heard like chirp noises, or like you heard the bird chirp. Listen to that. Do the thing that you enjoy every day. For me, it was just every day I wake up, just eat breakfast after working, and that feel fantastic. Just scroll your phone for a little bit, and then go play the piano. When you go up play the piano, you listen to every note, and that just feels fantastic. Or like during martial art practice or during boxing practice, you feel every single movement. You learn that you're trying to improve. You're just looking ahead of, instead of looking ahead of who you are, trying to be present in the moment. Because if you're spending the time in the moment thinking about the future, are you really living in the moment right now? Or you're just picturing a unrealistic future? Not, I wouldn't say unrealistic, a imaginative future, trading for what you are really have in reality. And I think that's essentially like a form of escape for a lot of people. They escape from where they are, to go in the future, to think, oh, maybe once I have this, I'll do this, do this, do this. That's great and all. I feel like it's great to plan, but just make sure that you only do it during a specific time. Always just plan a specific time. If you really are a person that do like to plan and do like to just have a solid concrete plan for every single thing, try to block off your mornings or something like that to just think about what you should do. Just think about everything like that, and then just execute. And when you're doing these tasks, make sure you're in the moment. Not, oh, when I'm done with this task, I'm gonna go for a run while you're still working. You're not enjoying the moment. You're there. You're still planning ahead. Okay? Does that make sense? And that kind of take away a lot of small things that you'll notice and you'll actually enjoy. Alright? So that's the simple key to how to enjoy your day. It's just to really look out for the small, simple moment and relish in it. If you feel just a sudden burst of just enjoyment, just really just take that time to take that all in. Because we live today too consumed with the future and too consumed with moving ahead that we often kind of miss out on what we could see or what we essentially could have if we just look really just look straight forward. And that's the only thing that realistically is real, you know. Everyone's so much in their own head a lot of the time that they forgot to enjoy the moment. But yeah, that's how you really enjoy your day-to-day life, or how I've really come to start enjoying my day-to-day life. But other than that, if you want that's pretty much it for this video, how to enjoy your day. But if you want a system to qualify 5 to 10 business owners on a call with you, either that's talking business, essentially just purely talking business for you to make more money, or you're just trying to get them on a phone call to buy their business, I have a full system for that below. It's called the Auto Seller System. It focuses on getting more business owner on your door without you really doing anything. Just check out in the link below. Other than that, later.